Welcome back to Gerodynamics. Okay, so second movie review for you. Again, I'm kind of going in reverse order of how I watched them. Sorry about that. I got the hiccups. Had to let that go real quick. Okay, so I saw together about a week or so ago, almost 2 weeks ago, maybe at this point, and so I'm just, I'm gonna start like just trying to remember things as best I can. Um, but goodness, was this one? This one stood out, so it should be okay. I should be able to remember it for you guys. All right, let's start how I usually start a movie review. Director was Michael Shanks. Writer was Michael Shanks. So Michael Shanks movie stars Dave Franco and Allison Brie. They are a real life married couple. Dave Franco is obviously James Franco's brother, but he is now, I would say, moved past being James Franco's brother because James Franco, he doesn't get to do much these days. He got himself into some trouble. so, and honestly, I know for a while. Sorry, I had a little issue there. Let me see. I look okay. All right. Anyways, James Franco was getting a lot of acclaim for how good of an actor he was, but honestly, his younger brother is really good too. So, really funny. I enjoy him in his comedies, and then in this, you're seeing this really dramatic and a little bit of horror. It's a horror movie in the sense that it's body horror, but it wasn't super scary. It wasn't like a jump scare movie. Although there might have been one or two in there. But anyways, but I really enjoyed it. He did a great job. I wouldn't say he's the star over his wife. It's really not really an ensemble cast. It's a just a dual cast. It's these two throughout. Um, anyways, I let's say Dave Franco. What do you know him from? Probably a ton of stuff, but let's see. Let's see what it says. Neighbors, of course. He was the neighbor. The disaster artist. He was Greg and Mark. 21 Jump Street, Eric Molson, and Now You See Me, Jack Wilder. He's done a couple of the Now You See Me's, right? I'm pretty sure he's in all of them. Anyways, um, but yeah, wherever you know him from, there's tons of stuff he's done. All right, now his wife, Allison Brie. Allison Brie is from Glow. That was probably the thing she was most well known for. Ruth Wilder in Glow. She was in Community for a long time too, so a lot of people know her from Community, which she was Annie Edison. It also says Tight Ship. I didn't really watch Community. I know I probably should. I've heard it's good. So I don't know why she is also called Tight Ship. Maybe you do. Promising Young Woman. She was Madison, and the Lego Movie. She did the voice of Unikitty. She was in Crapopolis, or is going to be if it hasn't. No, that's a TV series. Yeah, I think she was in it. Okay. All right. I'll just leave it at that. Who else is in this movie? There's other characters. None of them have huge roles, but let's go through them. Damon Harriman is Jamie. He's probably the third biggest actor in the movie, so getting to him third makes sense. He is a co-worker of Alison Brie's character Millie. Oh, by the way, Dave Franco's character's name is Tim. Alison Brie's name is Millie. Tim and Millie. Damon Harriman's character is Jamie. Jamie is Millie's either co-worker. I don't know if he's. I don't think he's the boss, but they are teachers. They teach together. All right. And they moved to this new town, this new house, so that she could teach there and they could get out of the city. A friend of Millie's is Kath, played by Mia Morrissey. So let's see, where do we know Damon and Harriman and Mia Morrissey from? All right, he was in, or he's in the movie Better Man, which I didn't watch. Nigel Martin Smith. He was in House of Wax as Roadkill Driver. He was in The Nightingale as Roos and The Little Death as Dan. All right. Not a big actor, obviously. He's a smaller role, but Mia Morrissey looked more familiar. Let's see if I know her from anything. She was in Deadlock, a character named Nadia Zamet. Totally, Completely Fine, a character named Laura Cunningham. In Your Dreams, she was Lucy. And then Home and Away, she was Jade Lennox. So I have not seen her in anything. Nope. Okay. She looked a little familiar. A character named Jordy, played by Carl Richmond. A character named Luke, played by Jack Kinney. I think they were bandmates of Dave Franco. Dave Franco's character Tim. Francesca Waters plays Carol, which I'm forgetting who Carol was now. Algin Abella plays the doctor, Dr. Mendoza, who shows up a couple times. Let's see, anybody else I want to go over? Nope. A child actor named Flynn Wadden plays student. I am assuming, but like you'd know him from you'd know who he is in the movie. Played in a TV series called The Clearing, which sounds familiar. But anyways, all right. Okay. Overall, what would I say about this? Some people are giving it a little bit too much credit, and I get that hyperbole or exaggerating about how good horror movies are these days is kind of the thing to do. And sometimes I agree, and sometimes there's this movie, which is good. It was a good movie. I'm glad I watched it. I had a great time with it. I'm not a huge body horror fan, and so it's not my typical horror movie that I go to, but I enjoyed it. The story was good, the acting was good, the effects were good, and I'd recommend it for that. Some people are out there saying it's the best horror movie of the year. Even I can't even agree with that. Best horror movie of the generation. That's just ridiculous. I just don't understand people saying stuff like that. But that's that's what's out there. And maybe you'll like it way more than me because of it. Anyways, I enjoyed it. I'm just not going to say it was the best movie that I've best horror. It's not even the best horror movie that I've seen in the last two horror movies. Let's just put it that way. Movie review to come. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good day.